Family relationships are often the most profound and complex connections we experience. They can be sources of immense joy, comfort, and belonging. Yet for many, these same ties can become a source of deep pain, anxiety, and emotional distress. You might find yourself caught in a difficult space, torn between a deep-seated loyalty to family and an overwhelming need to protect your own well-being. This internal conflict is incredibly challenging, and it's a burden many carry in silence. Today, we want to talk about a choice that is often misunderstood and heavily judged: the decision to go no contact with a toxic family member. This is not a choice made lightly, and it certainly isn't a sign of hatred or selfishness. Instead, it is often an act of profound self-preservation, a courageous step towards healing and peace. It is absolutely okay to love someone from a distance, without allowing their negative influence to dismantle your mental health and sense of self. First, let's clarify what we mean by toxic. A toxic family dynamic is one where your emotional, psychological, or even physical well-being is consistently undermined. This can manifest in many ways, from constant criticism and manipulation to emotional abuse, neglect, or a complete disregard for your boundaries. It's not about a single argument or a momentary disagreement. Toxicity is a pervasive pattern of behavior that leaves you feeling drained, invalidated, anxious, or diminished after interactions. It erodes your self-esteem and can make you question your own reality. These patterns can be subtle, making them harder to identify and even harder to address. You might feel a constant sense of dread before family gatherings, or experience a significant dip in your mood for days afterward. These are important signals your body and mind are sending you. Understanding that these behaviors are not normal or acceptable is the first step. You deserve relationships that uplift and support you, not ones that consistently tear you down. Society often places immense pressure on us to maintain family relationships, no matter the cost. There's a deeply ingrained belief that blood is thicker than water, implying an unbreakable bond that must be preserved at all costs. This narrative can make you feel incredibly guilty for even considering distance. You might hear phrases like, "but they're your mother," or "you only get one father," or "family always comes first." These sentiments, while well-intentioned in some contexts, can be incredibly damaging when applied to genuinely toxic situations. They imply that your suffering is less important than maintaining a superficial family facade. It's crucial to understand that a biological connection does not automatically equate to a healthy, supportive relationship. You are not obligated to endure abuse, disrespect, or constant emotional turmoil simply because you share DNA. Your well-being is paramount. This isn't about abandoning your family. It's about recognizing that you have a fundamental right to safety and peace. Your obligation is first and foremost to yourself and your mental health. Choosing no contact is a deeply personal decision, often made after years of trying to make things work, setting boundaries that were ignored, and enduring repeated pain. It is not a first resort, but often a last, necessary one. The primary reason for going no contact is self-preservation. It's about creating a safe space for yourself to heal from past wounds and prevent further harm. It's about breaking cycles of abuse, whether emotional, verbal, or otherwise, that might otherwise continue to impact your life and even future generations. This decision allows you to reclaim your narrative, define your own worth, and finally prioritize your mental and emotional health. It provides the necessary distance to process trauma, rebuild your self-esteem, and discover who you are outside of that toxic dynamic. It is an act of profound self-love. It is a courageous step towards building a life where you feel respected, valued, and at peace. This choice is about protecting your inner world, which is a fundamental human right. One of the most painful accusations leveled against those who choose no contact is that they are hateful or unforgiving. This couldn't be further from the truth. Going no contact is not an act of malice. It is an act of establishing a firm, necessary boundary. It means recognizing that you cannot continue to engage in a relationship that consistently harms you. It is a decision to protect your peace, not to punish another person. You can still hold compassion for someone's struggles or even love them in a general sense without allowing them direct access to your life and emotional energy. Love does not require proximity or active engagement, especially when that engagement is detrimental. You can wish someone well from a distance, hoping they find their own path to healing, without sacrificing your own. This boundary is about self-protection, not about wishing ill upon another. It is a clear statement that you value your own well-being enough to remove yourself from a harmful situation. This is a sign of strength, not hatred. Another common accusation is that going no contact is selfish. This perspective often fails to acknowledge the immense emotional labor and suffering that led to such a decision. In reality, choosing no contact is a deeply responsible act. It is responsible to protect your mental health, as your well-being impacts every other aspect of your life. When you are constantly battling emotional distress from a toxic relationship, you have less energy for your work, your friendships, your chosen family, and your own personal growth. By creating distance, you are investing in your capacity to be a healthier, more present individual in all your other relationships. Furthermore, it is responsible to break cycles of abuse. If you have experienced trauma, creating distance can prevent you from inadvertently perpetuating those patterns in your own life or with your own children. You are choosing to heal, which is a profound act of responsibility towards yourself and future generations. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is a prerequisite for being able to genuinely care for others and contribute positively to the world. Your well-being is a valuable resource that deserves protection. It is vital to acknowledge that choosing no contact often involves a profound grieving process. You are not just cutting ties with a person. You are grieving the relationship you wished you had, the family you deserved, and the dreams of a healthy connection that may never materialize. This grief can manifest in many ways: sadness, anger, confusion, loneliness, and even a sense of loss for what might have been. These feelings are normal and valid. Allow yourself the space and time to experience them without judgment. This is a loss, even if it's a necessary one for your survival and healing. It's important to process these emotions, perhaps with the help of a therapist or a trusted support system. Acknowledging this grief is a crucial step in moving forward and truly healing. You are not alone in feeling this way. Many others have walked this path and understand the complex emotions involved. So, what does it mean to love someone from a distance? It means holding compassion for their humanity, recognizing that they too may be struggling or acting from their own pain, without allowing their actions to directly impact your life. It means wishing them peace and healing, but from a safe and protected space. It does not mean you have to actively engage with them, send them messages, or even think about them constantly. It means you have made a conscious decision to prioritize your own peace and well-being while still acknowledging their existence without malice. This distance allows you to cultivate a sense of inner calm that was impossible when you were constantly exposed to their toxicity. It frees up emotional energy that was previously consumed by conflict and anxiety. This space is essential for your healing journey. Loving from a distance is an act of maturity and self-respect. It demonstrates that you understand your own limits and are committed to living a life free from unnecessary emotional turmoil. Choosing no contact is not the end of your story. It is often the beginning of a new, more peaceful chapter. This decision opens the door to profound personal growth and healing. You may find that your anxiety decreases, your self-esteem improves, and you gain a clearer sense of who you are and what you truly desire in life. You will have the space to build healthier relationships with people who genuinely support and respect you. You can break generational patterns and create a new legacy of emotional health for yourself and any future family you choose to build. This is your opportunity to define your own family based on love, respect, and mutual support. Remember, this journey is yours alone, and there is no single right way to navigate it. Be kind to yourself. Seek support from trusted friends, therapists, or support groups, and honor your own needs. Your peace is not a luxury. It is a necessity. You are strong, you are resilient, and you deserve a life filled with peace and genuine connection. Choosing no contact is a brave step towards claiming that life for yourself. You are not selfish. You are simply choosing to live.